Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Libra, now onto your September 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. Okay, Libra, the first card you have that shows up here today is the 9 of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. Feeling full and contented. I do feel some of you Libras that have gotten rid of a lot of things and thrown some things out, you're like ready to buy some new things. So as quick as you get rid of some stuff, you're going to be buying some new things. I do see some of you Libras having to prepare or give a presentation about something, and I see you really pleased with it because it's going to go off really, really well. Some of you are going to have to study to take some kind of test or exam in September. And for some of you, this test may give you a boost to your finances somehow. So maybe it's like you're taking a test, and once you pass it, your job is going to somehow, for some reason, will increase your pay. So maybe it's something you did that was going to bring in more money for you at your job. Also, I see for some of you a new relationship forming where that relationship, you or the relationship in general, the ball is going to get rolling for you. I do generally feel like you're going to get some kind of gratification from the work you're doing or the job you're doing or something that you're creating. And I do feel that many of you Libras are going to feel like your life is taking some kind of turn for the better in September. And this doesn't just have to apply to September, Libra. This could be going on for a couple of months, following that. You're kind of entering a time, Libra, where I feel like everything you touch turns to gold. And man, I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that, because I've had a lot of Libras not be happy with their readings off and on for a while. But it looks like things are turning for the better here. So maybe there's been some changes in the cosmos to the planets and what's been going on, and it's going to be benefiting you. Maybe the 2 eclipses in July and the 1 in August and all the retrograde planets, some of them are going to now be moving forward. Not all of them, but some of them in September. So maybe this is why things are starting to turn in your favor. I do see you receiving compliments, and I see for some of you, romantically speaking, someone speaking sweet nothings into your ear, whispering sweet nothings into your ear. So if you're already coupled, your sweetheart may really start to be very amorous with you and really complimentary to you in September, or you're going to meet someone and start dating them or have a relationship, or maybe you've already started dating them and it's going to start getting to that stage, because I do see you receiving compliments, somebody whispering sweet nothings in your ear. So you have a lot of positive things coming up here with this 9 of Cups card. Some of you Libras are actually going to start having a whole new bunch of friends. So maybe you joined a new club or group, or started a new job, or started a new school, or got involved in something where you're meeting all these new people, or maybe it's even through a friend of yours is introducing you to a bunch of their friends. But I see some of you Libras having a group of friends with a bunch of new friends coming in here. You have the 9 of Pentacles next, which is having financial abundance and stability behind you. I don't think I said all of that. I don't remember what else it is. I'm sorry, I drew a blank, but I always go by what my guides say anyway. Oh, being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. You know, I hear the words, a trap door opens up and the floodgates of money come out. So some of you somehow are getting some money. Now, maybe you're getting a raise at your job. Maybe you're winning a contest or something, or a family member's like, yo, I want to give you some money to help you along your way. I don't know, but I get like it's like I'm seeing a wooden floorboards of trap door. It opens up, money comes out, and it falls in your lap. So look for that in September and October to happen. No, I feel like you're going to be really, really grateful about this money because I feel like in some manner it's going to help you rebuild your life. Now, maybe you're like, well, my life didn't fall apart. What does she mean rebuild? I don't know. Like, did your house get flooded? Did your house get on fire? Did you have a termite problem? Did you have to move apartments because you had annoying neighbors or questionable neighbors, or you know, you didn't like construction that was going around and it was a lot of upheaval where you were living, so you had to move? I don't know, but for some reason, I feel some of you Libras are going to be grateful for this money because it's somehow going to help you rebuild your life. That's what my guides are saying, so that's what I'm telling you. You know, don't be surprised if there's some kind of instigator that wants to come in and throw cold water on what's happening, or like be the wet blanket to the situation, but don't let them do it, because I feel like they're purposely trying to do it out of like envy or jealousy, or like they just don't want to see you have fun or a good time. But I don't feel like this is going to be a continuous thing, a lasting thing, but you'll have to think about, who is this person? Is it your sister? Is it your brother? Is it a spouse? Is it, you know, a cousin, a coworker? There's somebody that once they hear like, oh, things are turning in your favor. Oh, you got new friends. Oh, you got some money now. Oh, you're rebuilding your life in some way. Oh, Libra's life is starting to turn for the better. Oh, they sold a bunch of stuff and now they're buying all this new stuff. Well, I think I want to like put a damper on it. There's somebody you know that's like that and would like to do that. Doesn't mean they don't like you, but you know, sometimes people are weird. They get funny about stuff. They feel like that should be happening to them. Why isn't it happening to them? And so they get jealous or envious, or, you know, but it doesn't mean that they don't like you. Some of you, they maybe don't, but for some of you, it's just like their issue, not yours. So don't let them rain on your parade should the good times start rolling for you here, Libra. You've got the victory card next. Look at your cards. Wow. I think you have all good cards here. You have the Six of Rods, which is victory after a battle. I hear you're finally moving into new territory. So maybe your job, they're going to give you a new territory to cover. Or you're moving to a nicer neighborhood. Or you're moving to a nicer apartment or house. I don't know. I'm getting that. It's like, that's how the new territory feels to me. Like you may actually be moving. You know what? Some of you may even be doing over a place that you already own. So you could be redoing your apartment, redoing your house, you know, like renovating it or redecorating everything in it and getting all new furniture and new window treatments and new paint and new carpets or hardwood floors or whatever. So you know, that kind of energy is swirling around you. A lot of material things seem to be, money and material things seem to be, and living situations seem to be spinning around you in a positive way, evolving in a good and positive way. Some of you Libras may actually start seeing a therapist, or it could be a spiritual counselor or advisor. That's also possible. And I feel like this is really going to help you, be beneficial for you to unburden yourself and lighten your emotional load. For those of you that feel like that you've been considering it or thinking about doing it, I feel like it would be helpful for you and beneficial. Some of you may even have a new relationship that's going to develop. Now, for those, and it could be with a new family member. So maybe somebody in your life is having a baby and you're going to have like a nice relationship. Maybe you're going to be a grandmother or a grandfather or an aunt or an uncle or a great aunt or a great uncle. Or they could be your brother or your sister, or you could be the parent. It could be your baby. Or it could be like somebody new's coming into the family. Somebody like your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter or your siblings. Somebody's getting married and you're going to have a great relationship with a new person coming into the family. It could even be a new relationship, like love relationship for you, for some of you. Some of you Libras that have been looking for employment or wanting to change your employment could be getting hired at a new job. And for some of you, if you're in like entertainment industry or in the theater world, you may be getting, like if you do any auditions, you could be selected and you could be putting on a show of some sort, because I see you spotlighted and highlighted in some way. Maybe you're going to rise up the ranks in the position that you have at work, and you're going to step up the ladder, and then the spotlight's kind of going to be on you. Now, it doesn't have to be in the entertainment industry. It can be in whatever field you work in, Libra. Or like if you're a student in school, it could be on whatever you're, in a particular class. You could really shine in a class. You've got the Knight of Swords next, and this very likely could be you, Libra, because this is an air sign person. This would either be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I get some of you are going to really have your say and say your piece, and everybody better clear the decks and get out of the way. So I feel like if you've been annoyed, or if you've wanted to say things to people and you've been biting your tongue, you're going to feel like now's the right time, or you're just going to have the inspiration. Maybe your spirit guides are inspiring you to do it. And you're going to come out and have your say. You're going to share your truth, what your truth is, what your view is, what your opinion is about a situation. And I do feel there is going to be some people that are going to step back and be surprised about what you're going to say. It doesn't mean you're wrong. And maybe they just didn't expect you to do it. Maybe you're going to do it unexpectedly, Libra. And some of you are getting some kind of applause or thanks or recognition. I'm telling you, if any of you perform, you're going to do outstandingly. Or even if that's not your normal job or sideline hobby or gig or thing you do, or you're into it, even if you have to get up and present something or do something, I'm getting applause. I'm hearing people clapping. I'm getting applause, and people are going to applaud you. And even if it's not literal applause, it could be maybe you're going to be the champion to some cause. Or you're going to stand up for somebody, like stand up for some kind of rights, somebody's rights, or stand up to someone's behalf or on their defense. Because I get people being, like, even though I feel like some people are going to be surprised that you come forward and speak some kind of truth or give your opinion or have your say, I get that there's going to be a faction of people, not maybe some are surprised and don't know what to think, but you've got a faction of people that are going to be like, oh my God, thank God that Libra jumped in, said what they said, made the speech, or gave that, stood up for me or this group of people or whatever. You're going to have people that are going to be appreciative of it and admire you for it. I see you also saying, no, I'm not going to take it anymore. Nobody's going to give me the bum's rush. Nobody's going to like ignore me anymore or push me off to the side or make a fool out of me or step over top of me or be disrespectful or downgrading to me. And I see you being like, oh yeah, and then you are like, screw it. You're going to come in and you're going to say what you have to say. I can't emphasize that enough. It's what keeps coming up to me over the card. Look at this, Libra. Man, you better like me after this recording instead of being mad at me. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is financial abundance, God or the universe giving you financial stability and financial abundance in some way. And that already came up. That came up here in the Nine of Pentacles card as well. Some of you are getting some retirement fund that finally pays off. It could be something you invested in. It could be a stock or a bond or some business investment that you made. But you got, some of you may have to do with retirement and some of you not, because some of you are nowhere near that age. But I get something to do with something like paying off for you here. And I get like some kind of new situation that arises that's going to pay you money or give you dividends. So it could be a new investment that you make, pays great dividends, or it could be a new job or a sideline job or something in addition to what you already do. You're going to take on extra work or more of something and it's going to pay you. They're using the words dividends, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a stock dividend. It could be paying you dividends in another form. If you have any kind of contest you wanted to enter, I feel you are going to enter and win. Now, I don't know that this is the lottery. It could be, but it could be some other kind of contest. And if it's not money you win, maybe you're going to win a car or a vacation or something, and there's monetary, it's worth something, it's monetary value here. Maybe you're going to win a boat. Who knows? A jet ski. And maybe you don't want to keep it and you turn around and sell it and you've got the money. I don't know. But some of you, if you had any interest in entering any kind of contest, I do feel like you're going to win. And I do feel more like financial abundance and blessings for you blooming in September, October, and November of 2018. You're going to have a lot of support from your family. I get family members hugging you and congratulating you and being happy for you and wishing you well. I also picked that up here with this Ace of Pentacles. You have substantial increase in financial gains coming here. The guides are saying it like that, but because it's a general reading, Libra, I can't, what I've told you so far is what I'm picking up. So I really, if I was sitting in a private reading for you, I might really be able to pick up and hone in on exactly how. So keep in mind, this could be coming to you in a bunch of different ways because there's so many Libras listening. So you have to figure out how it applies to you. If you had any decision in partnering up with somebody, either in love or business, actually, I need to say it the other way around, in business first or love, it's going to pay off for you. You've got some financial payoff when you pair up or couple up with somebody in either a business project or in a business or work-related sense or love. So keep that in mind, Libra. I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, Libra, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages for the month of September 2018, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, also called the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for September 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see at the top, should be the very first video series listed at the top of the page. You just look for those September crystal readings and click on your sign, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested, you can get the special videos I recorded focusing strongly on the August 11th, 2018 partial solar eclipse in Leo, how it was affecting your sign and bringing in what endings and beginnings, where I pulled 3 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck to focus on what's ending in your life from that eclipse. And I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck to see what's beginning from the energies of that eclipse. And I conclude each reading by looking into the crystal. If you're interested in getting those videos for download and purchase, you can click on the other link below this video, or they're also available on the videos page on my website, probably the first or second video series listed on that page. Just look for Eclipse Effects, Beginnings and Endings from the August 2018 eclipse, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Reading. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope you have a stupendous September, Libra, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.